Hello, brains. Welcome to Jessica Needs a Hobby. If this is the first episode you are watching, basically how it works is you suggest hobbies, I draw two hobbies out of a bowl, and then pit them against each other to decide which is the hobby for me. The reason I'm doing it this way is because, like a lot of people with ADHD, I have tried a lot of different hobbies. Some I loved the idea of more than the actual doing. Some I thought were a great fit for me, but my schedule disagreed. Some turned out to be a lot more complicated or frustrating than I expected. Some I couldn't afford to keep doing. And some were fun once and then just became another thing to feel guilty about not doing. So this time, I'm gonna be a bit more scientific.
Jessica needs a hobby.
Every single hobby in this bowl is a hobby that was recommended by someone in this community. I have not seen all of them. I definitely read the comments last video, so I've seen some of them, I'm sure, but I'm very curious to see which ones I get to choose, because y'all are very creative. Last time it was bird watching and Magic the Gathering. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out here. This time, let's see what hobbies I'm trying. I feel like I should shake it up. Do you shuffle? Is that what you call it? Shuffling? Ice skating / rollerblade. So both? Or do I get to choose? Okay, if I get to choose, I want to do ice skating. I didn't get to do ice skating when I was a little girl. I did do it a little bit when I was, I don't know, in my 20s, I feel like, but I haven't been ice skating in at least a decade. I would love to go ice skating. Is there an ice rink in Seattle? There's gotta be, right? I want to get one of the outfits. Like one of the ice skater outfits. I 100% want to do that. Okay, all right, I'm excited. Ice skating. Is it expensive? I feel like it might be expensive. I guess that's why we're doing the rubric. All right. Hobby number 2. Cooking class. Oh yeah, I could use a cooking class. Okay, would cooking be the hobby or would going to cooking classes be the hobby? Because I feel like going to cooking classes would 100% be a hobby I would enjoy. Cooking as a hobby, maybe less so. Like I think I like the idea of it more than the actual doing of it, but going to classes, I like to learn. Cooking class. I'm so in. Cooking class versus ice skating. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Let's take a cooking class and make some tasty food.
To create a fancy soup cooking class. No, I'm not trying to create a cooking class. I want to learn. It's cool that I'm getting to do this on my birthday. Make my own birthday soup. You will begin your journey in Soups Making 101 by exploring the historical development of soup, focusing on 2 key periods. The early modern period, 1500 to 1800, and the modern period, 1800 to present. This foundation sets the stage for understanding the evolution of flavors and techniques used. Yep, sign me up. That's the one. Are we actually gonna make soup? I'm not entirely sure this course involves making soup. Let's find out. It starts with a brief soup history about the evolution of soup. I have no idea how long this course is gonna be. I probably should check. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. People have made and eaten soups since time immemorial. Soups have evolved a lot in all culture and cuisines. What hasn't changed is that soups remain a staple food. This lesson is not a history course on soups, but just a list of essential facts. It's like the evolution of soup. Learn about the history of soup. This lesson is not a history course on soups. In the 1500s, soup played a significant role in society, mainly when food was scarce. Soup would be made by putting together all sorts of ingredients in one pot and boiling its contents. They made soup without putting food in water? How did they do that? Okay, I'm never gonna complain about cooking ever again. This is hard. Yeah, but it is not. Dig a hole in the ground, line it with animal skin, and use it to boil water using hot stones to render fat so as to avoid protein poisoning hard. One of the most significant contributors to the evolution of soup is Chef Marie Antoine Carême. Another big contributor is Chef... Okay. Somebody else was born in 1846. He was a French chef. His contribution to the industry is one of the greatest in the history of culinary arts. Well, now I have to know how to pronounce that. Chef Auguste Cuvier. This started out as a cooking class. I'm gonna end up learning French. Chef Marie Antoine, I already forgot how to pronounce it. One of the latest contributors is Chef Paul, Bocuse?
Bonjour, we are looking at how to pronounce the name of this famous French chef, Paul Bocuse.
Paul Bocuse. All right, I'm subscribing. A nest of dried noodles and dried soup stock before covering with boiled water. Oh, is that like, that's ramen? Yeah, ramen. Ramen's delicious. Potage?
Potage.
Hey, potage. Nobody explained that to me. Potage meaning. I lost my tab. Oh no, I lost my courses. Potage lié. Yeah, potage lié. We are on to the type of soup that I'm gonna make today. Cream and velouté. Velouté? Velouté soup.
French pronunciation, velouté.
Velouté. Velouté. At this point, I'm not sure that anything is getting into my brain. My head is pounding. There's just a YouTube video for this? Prep time 10 minutes, cook time 30 minutes, total time 40 minutes. Let's see about that. Yellow bell pepper soup. So a tablespoon butter. Okay, I need to wash my hands. Oh, is that why people wear aprons? Is it a napkin you can wear? Is that why people... That's pretty good. Okay. I'm not turning a stove on until I cut my ingredients though, because otherwise I will cut my finger. It's what's gonna happen. So I just realized I don't have a clean knife. Instructions. 1, cook the 2 soups separately in 2 saucepans. Follow the step-by-step instructions for each soup. Where are the step-by-step instructions for each soup? Melt butter in each pan over low heat. Add chopped onion and minced peppers. Chopped means cutting food into bite-sized pieces, 1/4 inch or larger. Minced is much finer cut, resulting in... Did it say mince? Chopped onion, minced peppers. Okay. Chopped onion, minced peppers. Does that look like a small onion?
So we don't use the seeds because the seeds will make the soup spicy and bitter.
Sweat 6 to 7 minutes over low heat. Add cream and chicken stock. Simmer over low heat for 20 minutes. Season with salt and white pepper. Ah! That's good. Okay. Then pour the yellow soup first into a blender, process until very smooth, and strain into a clean pot. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna preheat the oven so that I could warm up the soup plates, and then I realized I do not have soup plates. Now I really want soup plates. Take a jug in each hand, simultaneously pour the soup slowly into the center of the same plate. Using a wooden stick, create some designs. Okay.
I'm now going to show you how to plate the soup. It's not super easy, but
okay.
you're going to understand.
Aha, more yellow, more orange, more yellow, more orange. Oh my God, this is no, yellow, stop it. Hey, stop it. What? That kind of worked, ish. Yeah. This isn't about eating, this is about art. Ready, set, go. That is not pureed enough, dang it. Yeah, that's good soup. I made a fancy soup-ish. Send soup plates. Brain dump break. I learned so many cool things taking that cooking class that I don't want to forget, which is where xTiles comes in. xTiles is a sponsor of this video and my go-to for brain dumps of information I want to be able to organize and come back to later. It acts as like a trapper keeper meets goal tracker meets vision board. There's nothing else I've found that is quite like it. You can use the personal spaces for whatever you want, but I'm using them for my goals. My top goals right now are build up my resilience, make life doable, and find and create joy. So within my goal of find and create joy, I have learn new skills, play ukulele, my bookshelf, and now find a hobby I love. I'm just dumping out info for now because I can organize the info later, which is important because I am about to go ice skating. I can easily make this bigger if I want. I can dump out a bunch more info. I could also change that to a toggle how to pronounce things. I can, I don't know, drop in the YouTube channel that taught me how to pronounce things in French. right now I'm not going to overly worry about organization or making it pretty. I can do that later. Right now, I'm on the go. I'm literally just dumping out information so that I can find it later, and then I can organize it in a way that is going to be easy to come back to later. When I do have more time, when I have some downtime, I can organize, make it look pretty, organize in a way that I find aesthetically pleasing and is going to make it really easy to find what I'm looking for when I go to look for it. I like starting from scratch, but you can also start with one of their templates and adapt it to make it work for you. They have lots of options, including this super simple one to help you break down a project into manageable steps. If you would like to try the tool I'm using to keep track of my goals and be more calm and organized as I pursue them, give it a try here. Right now, they have an exciting Black Friday 3-year deal. Check it out. I am using the paid version right now because I'm starting to use it for a lot of extra things and I like the extra features. But I really like that they do have a free version that you can try first. And if you like it, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. This is a new partnership and we've really liked working with them so far. They are very committed to making an ADHD-friendly product and they're actively working to make it even more ADHD-friendly. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna go ice skating. I should probably leave my laptop.
Ice skating.
It's really cold in here. Not sure what I was expecting, but it is cold. Glad I brought my hat. Ugh. I actually have gone ice skating before. Long time ago. I briefly took lessons as an adult, but I don't remember anything. So we're gonna see how this goes. I think you probably just lace it up just like regular boots. I think something like this. I don't know. Leave the top one undone. We'll see if I regret that. This will be fine. I'll be super smooth. I've done this before, like 10 years ago. Okay, I don't know how to stop, but I do remember how to skate, I think. That was very basic. We'll see if I can get fancy with it. Ankle socks were the wrong choice. Ow. We learn. Gloves would have been a good idea. All right, we got turning down. I now know how to turn around and skate backwards, sort of. And I found out they have skating classes even for grown-ups. I'm gonna do it again. I definitely wish I had gloves. My hands are ice cold.
I might have some in my car.
Really? Yeah. Are these gardening gloves? They are definitely gardening gloves. All right, better than nothing. Let's do this. How do I work this? I shouldn't be doing this. Ah, nope, that's not it. that's really fun. I forgot how much joy that would bring. You feel like a kid again. I didn't even ice skate when I was a kid, but I felt like a kid again. Ice skating was already really fun to do. I had an amazing time despite the occasional fall. But then I met somebody named Vincent who said he had started ice skating as an adult and was already doing competitions and showed me his moves, and it was beautiful. Like, he was so elegant and graceful on the ice that it made me really think, man, I could do this. Like, I could start and be like next year in competitions. That sounds really fun. That was super cool. But with cooking, I really want to know how to cook. I really, really do. And I really want to be able to make soup. So that was great. It was amazing to get to learn more than I cook, because a lot of times I go to cook and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and it kind of ruins the experience for me. So getting to learn about what I was doing and why I was doing it was awesome. And getting to do it on my schedule was incredible too. So really strong contenders. I want to do both. So let's get a bit more scientific. All right, gonna keep this super short because I want to go do more hobby. Brain joy factor for cooking class. Brain joy factor, cooking or eating or learning, I don't know. I really enjoyed learning. I would say brain joy factor, I'm gonna call it a 3. Yeah, 3. For ice skating, 5. I was having so much fun out on the ice. I really felt like a kid again. It felt like I didn't have any responsibilities in the world. I just got to go out there and have fun. And it is so hard for me right now to feel like I am just having fun that is definitely a 5. And that's gonna weigh pretty heavily for me. There is a barrier to entry for ice skating. Even like figuring out what to wear to ice skating, like what would be warm enough, that was a little bit of a barrier to me. Finding a place where I could go ice skating, getting there was a bit of a drive. Getting the skates on, I even had to like restring the shoelaces several times. I don't know. This is a bit of a barrier to entry for ice skating. You don't have to own any of the equipment, which is nice. Like, you don't need a rink or skates or anything. You just show up. So 3, barrier to entry. Barrier to entry for cooking class was real low. I would say like 2, but only because I needed to have clean pots and pans to start, and I needed a laptop or something for the cooking class that I took. I needed something to watch the cooking class on in the kitchen. 2. Ice skating where I went was $15 for the session, $6 for the rental, but that was for one time, right? Whereas the cooking class, I spent $45 on a cooking class that I could take again and again, although I would need to buy more ingredients, so there's that. I'm gonna put them both at a 3. Neither one is the like cheapest, but also not that expensive. Should probably figure out what my rating system means. Time commitment. Cooking took more time. Even considering travel to and from the ice skating rink, cooking between setup and cleanup and the actual cooking time or whatever, that was not something I could like fit in the middle of my day, usually, a cooking course. So cooking 4? Although, I mean, I guess if I just watch the course, that 3, it's down to a 3. For ice skating, there is no version of that I can do in 5 minutes. So 3, 4. More factor. More. Did this make me want to go more? Yes, both of them. Quite a lot. Even though I technically had more fun, there was like a lot more joy involved, I would say, in ice skating. I got done with the cooking course and I was like, I want to do it again. More. I want to learn more. I want to get better at this. With ice skating, I feel like I was just like, I am just enjoying doing this. And with the cooking, it was like, I want to get better at this. So yeah, I would give them both a 5. I really want to do them both again, which is why normally I would have been like, both of them are my hobbies. But I do not, as it turns out, have unlimited time, energy, or other resources. So we're gonna have to narrow it down. But as I explained in the last video, I think the best way to narrow something down is to try the things, get all the data, and then throw out the data and just go with your gut. So that's what we're gonna do. Bye. All right, I have exactly 1 minute to choose because I'm about to do a live event. So, oh my gosh, the pressure. Okay, ice skating, cooking class, ice skating, cooking class, ice skating, cooking class. Ah! I kind of want to review the data. I don't have time to review the data. Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Okay, ice skating, cooking, ice skate. I really don't know. I want them both so bad. Okay, now I'm gonna imagine that I'm getting better at ice skating. I'm getting better at cooking. No, I really want to do... The deal breaker for me right now is going to be, what am I missing most? I am challenging myself and I'm growing in a lot of areas of my life right now. And I'm not doing a whole lot of things that are just purely for fun. So I'm gonna weight that a little more heavily right now. I might choose a different option later, and I can totally change up which hobby I'm gonna dedicate myself to at any given time. But right now, I think what I need most in my life is some joy. So I'm gonna go with ice skating. Also, I made a friend. Thank you so much to our brain advocates and all our Patreon brains for supporting the content that we do. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to make this channel be more than just how to be productive when you have ADHD. I'm trying to talk about how to ADHD as a whole, because we are not just productivity robots. Arguably, we would not be very good at that if we were. But we can have fun. We can have a full, rich life in line with our values. And I think the way to do that is to occasionally sprinkle in some content that reminds us that we're allowed to just have fun. So hopefully you had fun watching this video. Like, subscribe, click all the things, and I will see you next video. Bye, brains. I'm definitely late. Bye.